Okay, so today we're going to look at how electrons, when they absorb energy, they jump orbitals. So whenever you have an electron and it comes in contact with heat, that electron will absorb the energy, and then it has to jump to a next energy level, so a next orbital, before it comes down. So whatever amount of energy that it absorbs to go up an energy level, that's the same amount of energy that it will release as it comes back down. So we'll see this release of energy in the flame test today, and that's going to be indicated by a certain color. And then if you took the notes on the electromagnetic spectrum, it talked about mass spectrometry, which relates color with a wavelength, and that tells you how powerful or how strong the amount of energy that was released from that electron as it came back down to its lowest or standard energy level. So another way to think about how these electrons are jumping energy levels, think of it as if you need caffeine, you need that extra energy. So whatever amount of energy you're outputting as you have this caffeine, that's the amount of energy you're going to feel that you lost when you have that caffeine crash. So that's kind of what's happening here with these electrons. So this is the first time that we're going to be using the the Bunsen burner. So just some real quick anatomy. This is called the neck of the Bunsen burner. Here we have, down at the base of the neck, we have this little window that we can move. So if you think about it, if you ever make a fire, what do you do to help make that fire get bigger? So you add fuel, such as kindling, you add wood, whatever is going to burn. We're not going to do that here, but also when you try to get the fire going, you have to have air and try not to suffocate the flame in order for it to grow. So the hottest flame is when we open this up, we allow oxygen to come in, which will make this flame hot. So the first thing we have to make sure is that our windows down here, or the vent, is closed. Turn on the gas. And I don't know if you guys can hear that on your screen, but there's a little hiss that's allowing the butane to come out. Then we're going to use our striker. And now we have a relatively kind of soft flame right now, so it's called a cool flame. Now if I open up the vents and you hear that little roaring, that's the butane that's burning. This is a hot flame, and I don't know if you can see with the background, I tried to do this for you guys. There's an inner cone here. That's the hot part of the flame that we want to add our substances to, and that's going to allow that energy to release and have a really good result of our color. So that's the quick anatomy of the Bunsen burner and what we're going to be doing today in the lab.